So the field study program was actually one of the reasons I chose UC Irvine. I knew that I was motivated to do a field study, which is an internship, on my own, but I also wanted the support of the faculty. So the field study program is an experience that is required for all social ecology students, and you work either 100 hours if you're getting 4 units or 200 hours for 8 units in a real workplace. So my field study was at Parsons Brinkerhoff in the environmental planning department. It was great because I applied the concepts that I had learned in class and actually got to do them and see how it actually worked in a real work environment.
Basically, through the field study, you do it through school, but you're really learning how you would act on a job and how you would need to be in the real world and what people will be expecting of you. And if anything, I almost feel like I got job training.
The field study program provides us with students that are ready to work, that really align with the culture of our office. Students that are highly qualified and can not only look good on paper, but also be very personable in interviews.
Social ecology makes sure that you're really not on your own. From the day you arrive, they let you know that you're going to be doing an internship and you're going to be ready.
We have so many qualified candidates that whenever I get an application from UCI in the field study program, I immediately I know that I'm going to get a good candidate. They're just so qualified.
They help us with their energy, their ideas. They remind us what it's like to be connected and excited entering into a field. It's one of the greatest aspects of being part of a field study site is it reminds us why we're doing what we're doing.
I had the opportunity to draft a correspondence for the Congresswoman and do research for her speaking points. I did a lot of research on legislation and the interests of our constituency and our community, and kind of putting those needs together and understanding how we can better serve them.
So one of my favorite projects that I worked on was the California High-Speed Rail project. I got to work on some of the equity issues, social justice issues, and also the endangered species. So I helped run some analysis of that, find the different plants and species that are involved, and I really got to write some of the reports that are going into that huge project that's affecting not only the state of California, but really the tourist industry and everything else that's involved.
We're required to actually meet with the staff in the counseling center, and I'm very grateful to be able to have that privilege because I wouldn't have the courage to really approach someone that's older than me and ask about their experiences. But the peer educator program, it allows students to actually meet one-to-one with a staff member. We're able to just email them and then schedule an appointment and then actually meet one-to-one with them.
The field study program grooms the students. Whenever I interview a student from this program, they already understand the political environment, they understand the fast-paced nature of our office, and they also understand how to talk to people and how to work at events, and they could do my job.
As a result of this program, we have hired 5 students from the internship program. Of those students, 3 are currently working here and 2 have left to go on to graduate programs.
It's really important for organizations to be able to connect with campuses, especially a campus like UCI. It allows you to stay abreast of sort of the evolving populations and really tap into the energy of our youth, and allows us to connect and maybe even narrow some of the generational gaps that can happen.
And I think it's a very unique aspect of schools on campus because it really allows students to find an internship, like either on campus or off campus, just to really experience a field that they may be interested in pursuing in the future.
It's a unique feature of the School of Social Ecology that allows us to expand the mission of the education that we promise. And it continues to distinguish us as a school that's committed to experiential learning, to civic engagement, and to giving back to the very communities that support us. We do that in a number of ways. The first is that we partner with the community. We create partnerships that allow our students to work hand in hand with people in the community in an array of places, from domestic violence shelters to the Public Defender's Office to the Legal Aid Society to elected officials' offices to environmental consulting firms. I could go on and on. There's over 200 of these sites. What this allows us to do is encourage our students, indeed require our students, to learn outside of the classroom in real time, in real locations, in real contexts.
One of the great things about social ecology is that it's so interdisciplinary, because really in the real world, nothing is black and white, nothing is just psychology, nothing is just criminology, nothing is just planning. There's a great interconnectedness between them, and social ecology offered the ability to take classes in all of those areas.
I think that the students are better off because of the field study program, better education, and equally important, the community is better off to have this kind of talent and labor and vision and creativity come into the institutions that comprise our community.